Did you know that typically around 70 to 80% of a bank's payment change budget is used to comply with regulations and industry changes? For example, the annual European SEPA rulebook and global SWIFT upgrades, the multi-year ISO 20022 migration, or here in the UK, the implementation of open banking and the new payment architecture. If you follow the logic that only a small portion remains for innovation, for initiatives that deliver strategic business outcomes, then how can banks possibly compete for the future? To enable more innovation, banks need to solve this conundrum and find a way to prioritize business opportunities and the productivity and efficiency of their operations while keeping on top of regulation. The question is, how? I'm Mike Truter, a partner at RedCompass, and today I will share some tips on how to get the most value from your regulatory change programs. To innovate or not to innovate? That is the question. We often hear banks complain, how can I innovate when the majority of my change budget is allocated to compliance with regulation? However, innovation is not optional for banks who want to survive. Various incumbent banks find themselves carrying a huge total cost of ownership burden due to the complexity of their legacy systems and processes. This makes them feel like there's little to no room for innovation, as every change is just so hard and costly to implement. The first step to getting out of this dilemma is to consider how you could reduce the cost of running your end-to-end payment processing operation. It seems contradictory, but regulatory change programs are excellent carrier projects for this kind of exercise, as they often impact the whole payments chain and attract a lot of senior management focus. Banks, therefore, need to see these programs as vehicles that will enable them to rationalize, simplify, and optimize their architecture and business processes. And with the never-ending cycle of regulatory change, this drives a constant cycle of improvement, aligned with the Japanese concept of Kaizen. Simplification and rationalization shouldn't be a one-off exercise, though. It should be part of your cultural mindset. The global ISO 20022 migration is an excellent example of such a change program. Banks with an innovative migration strategy will use this program to 1. Look at how to partially decommission legacy systems in a controlled manner, for example, by rationalizing customer channels and formats. 2. Automate historically manual processes and improve the efficiency of business processes to reduce operational risk, improve straight-through processing, and lower the overall cost of operation. 3. Integrate with a data strategy that enables the organization to leverage business insights and opportunities from their production payment data. And 4. Reassess correspondent and clearer relationships to ensure they deliver the most value possible. Banks taking this approach will soon start to realize the benefits. Running their payments business will be easier, less costly, and more agile. With reduced complexity, the regulatory payments change programs will be less invasive, with a reduced impact to the organization and customers, in turn freeing up time and resources to deliver those strategic business outcomes and actions that enable the bank to compete for the future. Get it right, and you can deliver more change with less resources, allowing innovation to once again sit at the top of your agenda, delivering solutions that add value for your customers and your business. As the American author Peter Drucker said, efficiency is doing things right. Effectiveness is doing the right things. My 100 seconds ends here, but allow me to share one final thought, that innovation is a state of mind. To be effective, we must not only get better at optimizing how we use our limited resources, but also nurture the right culture and growth mindset in our people. RedCompass is supporting various customers globally to deliver innovative regulatory payment programs. My team would be very pleased to organize a workshop to help you and your teams to achieve the outcomes I've spoken about today. Please do feel free to get in touch by visiting our website or leave a comment below, and a member of my team will soon be in touch. Thank you and stay safe.